My favorite thing in the world was making grown men cry when I was little. What is up, bitches? Welcome back to my channel. So today is a new day. We're going to clean things up. We're going to get our houses in order and just do a little bit of cleaning that we have been neglecting. Let's get started. So since I've gotten my new couch, some things have to be rearranged and organized. So in this corner here, I had a few boxes that had been stored there because we had a smaller couch. So it was like a nice little rest to have like drinks and stuff on before we had our coffee table. So I pulled those boxes out. We have this box, which has a bunch of stuff that we have to return to stores or we will be donating. This box here, which has stuff that I have to return to people, and then this box here. This box here was made for me by my sister many years ago. She made it for me for Christmas, and so it's pretty heavy because it's got a bunch of my costume stuff, I believe, in it as well. It's just like this cool little padded cloth box. She put like a picture of me and some of the girls that I perform with on it. So we're just gonna open this up and we're gonna see what's inside and see if we can't kind of organize and or clean. So let's see what's in here. Ah, yes, good old faithful costume. I used to love Hocus Pocus so much, and I still watch it every Halloween. And a few years ago, me and my friends decided to go as all of the Sanderson sisters, and being the hilarious thick bitch that I am, I ended up going as Mary. So that I think I will keep for a little bit longer. It is a very fancy hat and fan that was given to me by a friend of mine who was cleaning out another friend's apartment when she passed away from cancer. So I don't know what I'm going to do with this quite yet. I'm just gonna put this aside for now and decide later. I loved this skirt. This, can't really see it too much, but it's got like beads and like, it's a very like gypsy-esque skirt. I'm going to keep this because it's still great material, and I would love to be able to wear it fairly soon. Yes, we have my Mary wig. That'll stay with that. I think this belt goes with my Edward Scissorhands costume. So I'm gonna put this aside in case it's in here. If not, I will get rid of it. Yes. This was my magenta outfit. I know some of you are like, that must be like Wednesday Addams or something. I mean, it could probably double as that, but it's not. It was made by a friend of mine to be magenta. It doesn't quite fit anymore, so I'll probably get rid of that. This looks like my rehearsal skirts. So in when you're doing shows, sometimes they ask you to bring rehearsal skirts, so you know what it's like to dance in certain numbers with a skirt on. I unfortunately am a bigger girl, so, well, not unfortunately, but I'm a bigger girl, so rehearsal skirts are hard to find because they need to be flowy, and they want flowy dresses, and so there's very few options for me around, or at least that I've tried on my budget. I'm sure you can find them pretty expensive. I have a blue one right now that I'm using that fits. It's great. So I think I'm gonna get rid of these two as they don't quite fit anymore, and then lighten the load a little bit. We have the apron to complete my magenta outfit, we have a tote bag. Oh, it got my little Hufflepuff badge. I'm not sure why it's not attached to my costume. Aside for now, we have a scarf, which shouldn't be in here, so we'll take that away. Should be in with my winter stuff. My barbarian warrior outfit, but we all know who this is. We all know. Yeah, wore that one year. Maybe I'll hold on to this one more year, as well as the wig. I'll hold on to this. I love having costumes for like last minute things, because I try not to leave Halloween to the last minute because I love Halloween. It's one of my favorite holidays. Me and my dad used to build, and my mom and my sisters, we used to build like these really cool haunted houses / setups or whatever outside of our house every Halloween. It was always big and gory, and we would use like props that we got from the warehouse from my acting group. So it was always big. You knew who you were if you were in our neighborhood, and they always wanted to come to our house and see what kind of thing we did. My favorite thing in the world was making grown men cry when I was little. And it happened more often than not, where I would scare the crap out of these grown men, so it was great, and I absolutely loved it. Gotta have a lot of costumes on hand. Okay, don't mind the noise, it's my dryer going, because I've put on some laundry to get that done. A headpiece that would sit on top of my wig from magenta. Yeah. Oh, I got these glasses when Harry Potter, the Deathly Hallows was in theaters. I used to work for Cineplex. But when we had the movie playing, they would give you these glasses to see the 3D version. So it looks like the Harry Potter glasses. So I thought that was really cool. I ended up keeping a pair, either to complete a costume for like my Hogwarts ones or something like that. So tights for magenta, but these ones are like, they're ripped, they've got holes in them, but yes, this is probably one of like the first costumes that I actually bought, because before that I was always like making my own costumes. Like the magenta one I kept for so long because the only thing I bought from it was the wig, but everything else was made, was handmade. This was my first bought costume. It was also really expensive. Like, I don't know if there's, yeah, this was like, it was $89. Like, I thought that was ridiculous, but I finally gotten some money in, and I wanted to get a fancy costume because I had never had one, and this one fit really nice, and it came off really sexy, and like, yeah. It feels really nice. Like, this is like, I've bought in costumes since then, but this blue velvet, it feels so nice, and it actually feels pretty durable. This was like years and years ago, and I even wore it. I was in rehearsals for a show at the time that Halloween was, and they let us wear our costumes for rehearsal. So this is what I wore, and it it took some hits, and it like lasted a really, really long time. So I'm pretty happy with that. I don't know if I'll keep it. I think I can let it go now. Yes, it's an empty bag. Oh, but it's from Camp Good Times, the Cancer Society. I'm not sure if you guys know about it, but it's a beautiful camp that helps kids with childhood cancer go to summer camp. And it's just a really great cause, and I've been there and I love it. Yes, this, you know, my Edward Scissorhands costume. This was also super sexy, great. And I remember, because she's got like some rips and tears in there, but they're not as pronounced actually when you actually wear the costume. And I remember being at a Halloween costume when my friend approached me with a pair of scissors and decided that it needed to be more pronounced and have more cleavage. So she cut a bit more like a few more holes in it, and bigger holes. Nothing too extravagant, but enough where you could actually tell that there were, you know, markings in there and that, you know, the girls were out. So maybe if I have time or pictures, I'll insert pictures of all of these costumes if you guys want to see them. So when I was a waitress, this is my my apron, another apron. Oh, this is the choker for the Edward Scissorhands costume. I'll have to put this in the bag. An old tote bag that I had. Pirates of the Caribbean. Some Jack Sparrow. That's funny. What is this? Another old bag. I used to have this bag everywhere. Like this is the bag that I used to wear all the time. I never had a purse until I met Chris, and Chris kind of made me grow up in that sense where he made me get a purse because he was tired of me carrying around like a messenger bag everywhere. There was this one and there was another one. I loved that messenger bag. That one also I would wear all the time, but he's like, you're an adult, you're gonna need to get a proper bag. So here is goodies. So goodies, necklaces, there's like a vampire one in there, there's like this big cross in there, and then this is like the garter for my magenta costume. So that's everything in this box. I'll have to figure out a different place for it because now we just don't have space in that corner. I have to figure out a different storage option. So because I've moved the blankets into the couch, I have a bit more room in my closet. So I mean, I hate stuffing things into a closet always, but maybe I'll just put this in my closet. I also have a spot next to my dresser, so maybe I'll do that too. We'll see. But anyway, yeah, that's it. As you can see, I put them away all nice and organized. I hope you enjoyed the pictures and the video I put out. And until next time, I will see you in the next video. Like and subscribe, guys. Bye.